Hello, 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 guys. Hello, hello. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing good. So, yesterday I gave two levels, like exactly two levels. Uh, so, it did play it out, and now we are back at it again. So, does anyone remember 19,400? 19,400. We have 15 minutes till the market opens. No shorts, no shorts. So basically, the basic idea what I'm looking for today specifically is exactly the same as yesterday. Is literally exactly the same narrative as yesterday. And even I'm using the same points of reference as yesterday. Does anyone remember this point box which I said, Kiara, take a screenshot of this box, and this box is going to be relevant for the whole day, 19,468.2 and 19,402.1. So that played out, and the most important level that was 19,400. Okay, so look how we reacted from each of those points. So I have gotten long and I closed it because it was showing unwillingness, like from this point to move further up towards that side, and then we dropped. Then 19,400 was used as a rejection point. The moment we got above 19,400, it used 19,400 as a support level, and we are back up again. So let's. Oh, okay. Are you planning on longing on this again? Exactly, Mario. Exactly. As long as the market gives me the opportunity to get long from this point, and I already took a long from 19,400. You see how the market got rejected off of that 19,400 before 30 minutes before the close, like exactly recognized exact that point and got rejected. Then what happened? I was waiting for, like, at this moment I was like thinking okay, maybe it's gonna move back up from this point, and I should put my stop loss below this point and take it up higher. So we got rejected and the market closed, and look how it reacted from this point. Yes, first from this point, the moment we got up from 400 to 419, we got rejected again. Okay, we rejection, a little bit of chop. Then look how this level was used again, the same level. Okay, so I'm just waiting for the market to open, and I'm going to see how we do. You see this point? I hope you remember these exact 2 points I gave you, Mario. 469.36 and 472, and now we are trying to gap up from that point. We are trying to gap up from that point. We have 12 minutes till the market opens. If we gap up today, then I'm buying it. And overall, no shorts at all. At all, no shorts. I'm not interested in literally zero shorts. So Yesterday I gave you this level, Mario. You remember this level, this green one? Okay. 19,468, 19,402. You see how this is getting recognized by the market. So that's the whole plan for today. And let's see what's going to happen within the next 11 minutes. I am not interested in shorts, just letting you know. And even on the 15 minutes time frame, you see how we reacted from these specific points. So that's the basic plan. मैं अभी यही देख रहा हूँ कि अभी इसको बाय करूँगा and I'm gonna let it run again if it gives me the opportunity, of course. Anything that I do, I will be measuring it from the reference point of 19,400. So keep this in mind for the game plan. We are 100 points above from that 19,400. If I get an opportunity to like buy it from somewhere around here, then I would be day trading it, not swing. So but this specific price is a potential swing trade. So let's see what's going to happen in the next 9 minutes. Still running. Let's see how the Bitcoin reacted from the given levels. And perfect, perfect. If you want to know about the Bitcoin mark, 58,000, 58,000, basically 278 level. That's all you need. This is going to support price as long as it can. If we move below this point, I'm not interested in longs at all. So that's the last line of defense. Below this, we are going to 53,000. Hmm. We have 8 minutes till the market is going to open, and we are gapping up on the cues on the regular trading hours. 7 minutes. Ghulam Farooq, I'm not looking to go short at all, like literally at all. If I remember, you were from my yesterday stream, so did you mark these two levels, this box specifically, and 19,400? So that's the whole point. The narrative which I was trying to play yesterday, कल जो मैं करने की कोशिश कर रहा था ना, सेम सीन है आज भी. सारा का सारा जो नैरेटिव है, completely same. सो ये आई एम नॉट लुकिंग टू गो शॉर्ट एट ऑल. ये जो पॉइंट 19,400 का मैं एंटिसिपेट कर रहा था ना, फारूक, कल शॉर्ट करने नहीं, कल लॉन्ग स्विंग लॉन्ग लेने के लिए, वही नैरेटिव है. And it's a very good thing that the market has came back and it's giving me another opportunity. So to take a long or no shorts, try not to go short. Who dares going short? Within the next 5 minutes, I can expect some volatility. सही है नीचे की तरफ, लेकिन we are way above 19,400. So that's the point which the market is referring back to as a bottom. बेसिकली अंडरस्टैंडिंग के लिए ऐसा समझ लो कि यार मार्केट रेफरेंस पॉइंट यूज कर रही है 19,400 को टू मूव फर्दर अप. So I'm not interested in going short. And everything, every sort of resistance or every sort of support you can think of is within, from the point of 19,468 to 19,400, right? 68 points, the overall 68 points range is being used as a support level. Any sort of support you can think of, resistance, support, any sort of fair value gap, any sort of whatever you use, is within this 65 points, 69 points range. Okay, so I am not allowed to go short as long as we stay above 19,400. And there's a very high probability that we are going to stay above that point. If we do not, like for example, if we price starts to move below this point, 90, it comes to 19,400, a single point, even a 5 points move below this, I am like, I'm not even touching it. I'm not interested. Yup. Okay. So Ghulam Farooq, you have come, for example, I have come to the conclusion that I'm not selling it. So okay, I'm buying it. Okay. Where will I buy it? Okay. Depends okay, how the price is. For example, if I buy it here, I should not. There are shoulds, na. I should not expect my this price to not get revisited again. So I would be taking day trades from this point if I buy it here. If I buy it from this point, I can leave it open. So I have two options, and now I'm waiting for whatever the market is willing to give me. If it never comes below this point, then obviously I'm gonna day trade it with standard deviations. But if it comes to somewhere extreme, which would be from my point of view 19,400, right? I have to leave it open for some time. Okay, 2 minutes till the market opens. I can go to very, very specifics. Let's dive deep into this. Okay. 1 minute. Let's go to the 1 minute time frame. I do not want the price to to mess up my chart. So let's yes, exactly. On this point, overall, no, shorting is not. It depends how the price is reacting. If it's giving me submission at any point above, okay, I would be taking basically 30, 60 points move. But if I buy it from this point, because at an extreme point, the market tends to stay there very short amount of time, very short duration, for a very short duration, right? So that is what I am expecting as an extreme point. So if you buy it from in the middle of the range or middle of the trend, the price will revisit it within, for example, that trend, that trade specifically would be for hours, 2 hours trade. because within the hour or 4 hours volatility, the market comes back to my break even or takes me out. It can further move back up. But if you are talking about 2 or 3 hours trade, so that's normal in the ATR, high time frame ATR. So it's logically speaking, it's better for you to close the trade and wait for a retracement than buy it again. Close the trade, wait for retracement, buy it again. The market is open. We are gapping up. No shorts at all. Uh, okay, so the first point of 483.2, 483.2. We are gapping up. Keep this in mind. 483 point 483.2. This is very temporary. This is temporary. This is a reference point. No shorts. Okay, I may not execute here today. I may not execute here, but if it gives me a very good price, for example 19,004, I'll execute. But no shorts, no shorts. Like, if you wanna go bankrupt, please go short. Okay, I'm not talking out of my ass. I just know what I know, so I'm just trying to like save whoever's listening. It can come down. That's not the point that I'm like saying, but not shorting saves a lot of headache. Okay, 170. If it comes back to 172.44, that's the ideal point for me to take a swing long. So that's the narrative. Okay, it's coming to 19,483. 19,483, from 483 to this point. Close. It can chop around all it wants. I do not really care. If it comes to my area of interest, then I'll be buying or selling it. I'm not gonna jump in right now because it's in the middle of the range. We have like spiked up, spiked low. Probably both spiked will get filled at some point within the next 4 hours. So careful, careful. Okay. Okay. So on a 15 minutes, on a 15 minutes is 33, 3 minutes. If it comes back to 472, that would be the ideal case for me to enter in a swing shot and I'll execute. But you can use this as support. If it uses this as support, it is like, oh, one thing important, that is we have some sort of news. Forex factory. If it comes back, 19,468 below this point, 468, from 468 to 483. It can use this range as support. Can Okay, so if we lose 469 or 468, then we'll see. But overall, no shorts. Overall, no shorts. Okay, so 50, the first 5 minutes closed. I thought we have some sort of news. Okay, that's already 530 PCE personal spending. 530, 830. So that would be 8. Okay, so that was the news high. That was news high. 32, 33, 35, 36. We've taken out the news highs. That's something. Yeah. I just got confused a little bit. Okay, so we have taken out the news highs, right? Okay. Oh, ho. 473.64, 473.64. Wait. Although I can see it can, like, 473, 473.64, 4, 473.64 to 473.17, 473.17. Okay, let's. Okay, if we move below this point, then that's somewhat just like, that's not, obviously not the perfect conditions, but we are not doing that. Taking support off of 19,468. So that's nice. Okay, no shorts, no shorts, no shorts. Okay, no shorts overall. That's the criteria, right? We have about 2 minutes till the first 10 minutes close, right? Okay, so if I get somehow like close to this point, I can take a swing because I'm like, obviously, as we are close to the swing trading ideas, right, or the narrative, I'm not really interested in day trades, as you like saw yesterday. So I can have like 20, 30 points I can take it from this point. Like my areas of interest are acting, but so there's something important I have to just check. 18. PMI. Yes, maybe. Yeah, but that's Chicago PMI within the next 5 minutes. That's not a red folder. Okay, so I'm just checking. Do we have any sort of a bigger? Oh, I remember something. That's really fucking awesome. Just for conviction, bro. Do you see any wick? Because I cannot see. This is a 4 hour chart. This sort of thing is very fucking rare. You never see a 4 hour chart wickless. You rarely see. So this is really important. I know you in your data feed you might have a wick, but mm, this is consistent. So 19,573, it does not have much weight to it, but even on the 10% weight it has a weight to it, because on the statistically speaking you never see a wickless 4 hours candle. So it gives me some sort of confirmation at any point the market is going come back to 471. So 100 points move with the narrative of no, there is no wick, exactly. So you rarely see something like this. So I have a narrative, okay, so that's complementing my narrative, so I can use that point, okay, as a basis for my conviction. Get it? It's not a standalone thing. Once I have my uh, I have no wick and a gap, that's really good. That's good. So, okay, if you want to test this theory, it's not even a theory, it's just stats basically, right? If you go look for a 4 hours, like in within like last 100 or 200,000 candles, you'll see one or two wickless candles. And if there is a wickless candle, you'll see it get revisited every fucking time. But when, it totally depends on the narrative and the timing of it. Okay, so from this point I can execute within the next for like 1 minute. If it closes above this point, I can execute putting my stop loss below this point, right? I want this to close above this high, and I can put my stop loss. Basically, what my stop loss would be, if and first I need 24 seconds to close above, then my stop loss will be 20-30 points. But I need it to close above this high. That would be a stupid ass scalp, right? So this is what I'm talking about, right? I could have front running it. I'm not executing because I'm just applying a system of a swing trading narrative. So get it from this point. So my stop loss would have been about what, 20 points, and I'll already have 20 points. So 73 points move from that point to this point. 42. Don't rush in. We have wickless candle. Yeah, that's got built. Yes, we got a closing. 42. Can chop around. It can chop around, chop around. All at once. So you see this point before the stream started. Like drew this point. Okay, this point specifically will be used again if it comes back to this point. So no shorts, no shorts, bro. Just warning you, no shorts. We are at the opening. Okay, we are using the open to move further up. We are using the opening price to move further up. So anyone here who does not understand what I'm talking about, you can ask me in the comments, but obviously I've explained it so fucking time, so I hope you do understand what I'm talking about. When I say no shorts, it does not mean that the price cannot come back down. So one has more probability of turning out than the other, and what I'm referring to as a trend. So that's why I'm saying no shorts. Even when the stream started, give this level, give that level, even executed, like told, yeah, this is what I've been executed on this. So No FOMO, no shorts. We have 1 minute till the numbers come out and the first 15 minutes close. So volatility can be expected. The first 5 minutes, the new 15 minutes candle, it's going to come back. 219 for is wickless. Moves to one direction, then the other. Basically, that's the whole point, right? One direction move, the other direction move. So that's the same case. Now it's basically balanced itself, moving further up. So okay, you have to keep this in mind. 19,400 is not relevant or is not of that importance to you now, but as we will move further into the future, in hindsight you'll see this level and you'll realize okay, what I was talking about, if it works out. First of all, okay, this guy was talking about this as a bottom, so he meant it as a bottom, like three, like 1 or 2 months ago he was talking about this level specifically. So, and of course it cannot happen, that's trading, but I have to do what I'm supposed to now. So for using 19,400, I can like on the 4 hours I can look at the highs and the lows and target like according to the 4 hours levels, using 1 minute time frame to move to the 4 hours. Get it? Can still move like no short. I'm warning you, no shorts at any points. I've said okay, go short, bro. Like no, bro. Ray, bro, where have you been? Where have you been, my guy? Yesterday's stream was awesome, bro. Literally awesome. Even this stream is going so far so good. Okay, do you understand the narrative I'm talking about, Ray? Okay, 47. This is the volatility. Okay, it's wickless from the upside, no shorts at all, no shorts. The first area of interest that would be 573, but I am expecting the price to move further back up using this price for 19468 as a support level and 19,400 as a bottom. So these are the two levels. Oh, okay. You had to the doctor. So these are the two levels I'm operating on. Basically, 200 or 180 points on the stream live. It's on my channel, because usually when I stream on virtual streams, I do not make it public. By default, it's not public, so that one is public. So the whole narrative is the same. Basically, this is what I'm operating on. This 19,468, 19,402, the first level, and the second level is 19,400, right? So these are the two levels I'm operating on, using them as a reference point to make a for the market to make a bottom and move further back up. I'm not allowed to go short at all, like no shorts. I can use 19,400 as a swing trade, leave it for 3 or 4 days. If I obviously if the market is not yet giving me the level, so I'm as we are further, what I usually do is to day trade this, but I'm not trading. Basically, I'm all for the swing trade, so I'm just narrating what I'm seeing. But this was the execution. I said okay, this is how I would execute, putting my stop loss here, basically up. If somebody was following, I was very concise and precise with what I said. Yeah, if it moves above this point, I would put my stop loss 20 points, 30 points, like 30 for 35 points risk to reward. That was good. So above 19,406, I'm all for day trades, but for longs, no shorts. Okay. If I buy it from this point, I can leave it for very long time, extremely long time. That you see on in the terminologies I can use 19,400 for the position trading, if you understand that what that means. So, and this is for day trading. Okay, so Ray, you understand this point, the close below the wick, higher close below. See this point, close above the wick, close above the wick, close above. The moment we get the close below the wick, like you were in my previous stream, so you okay, we are coming. So okay, where can the market find support? 475, 475. Basically, for 483 and 475 is right here. So let's just take 468 and 483. This is where the market is trying to find support. Okay. On the cues, we are back at in the opening range. Okay, see this point. As I'm looking to go not long, no short, so that's the that is what I'm going to draw, obviously, logically speaking. As I'm not allowed to do one thing over the other, I have to make a case for the other thing. Like, as I'm not allowed to go short, I would obviously point out for the bull flag, right? So you see how precise it gets. See? Okay. I said, okay, it's going to find support at this point, from this point, 53 points. Buy him. Buy him. Get it? Okay, now we have moved back to 19,573, but it can and it cannot. It's not that easy, you know. It's going to make sure it messes you with you. Then move back up, but no shorts. Like, mhm. 8 minutes till the hourly candle close. This bull flag is way too clean. Moved up, made a fair value gap from the bull flag. I do not use fair value gaps, but I see what I see, right? The fair value gap, the inversion fair value gap, the fair value gap within the fair value gap. So, okay, 19,573. Who is in it? Is anyone in it? I cannot be more clear with the narrative, right? 19,573 is the minimum. You just took long, bro. Okay. Uh 19,573 is the minimum. I can, bro. Perfect. Mario, you have the most amount of information, like basically, right? So I expect you to like capitalize on a lot of things which a lot of people do not probably understand what I'm talking about. So the way, like how it has been working, even when the market is closed, the levels I give will work. Like you saw probably how it reacted at the close yesterday. Okay, so this bull flag is way too clean, and for some fucking reason I do not trust it. Still is going up. Whenever I say I do not trust it, this so that does not mean I have to act on something, right? If I were long from this point, which I was saying, I was long from this point, right? I would not. I would put my stop loss at break even when I do not trust something. That's the max I can do, right? Okay. For the market to give me some sort of confirmation of my doubt, it needs to close below 19,523. I put my pending order I put my pending order in 19,480, 19,480. Oh, okay. 19,480, but I think it went down to. Bro, shit happens. But you know okay, how precise the things I talk about get, right? Like it got into like 480.8. The same thing happened with me in Solana, bro. I missed out a 50 to 45% move. 50 to 45% move, bro, from a tick or two. See, new 5 minutes candle open, it's wickless. We wicked here. The market is allowed to move below this point but not close below 522. This wick is not allowed to. If it does closes from this point, then I can anticipate this turning it into a range and then moving further after some time. Get it? Okay, 19 seconds till this 1 minute. Okay, you got in at 19,487. 19,487. Ho 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 ho. Perfect. Brilliant, bro. Brilliant. Okay, so it was not allowed. So market is now allowed to move to this point. Still wouldn't change anything, but we are still going, you know, up, 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 down, down, buy. You see this? Up, down, buy. Up, down, buy. Up, down, buy. Okay, so the ICT people call this an order block, right? This point. Okay, and ICT would say, okay, you see this 50%, the market is not allowed to move below the 50% of the order block and all that. So, but if you think about the order block logically, right? If you're a rational person, how else the market would move up, right? It has to progress by moving up now. So the last candle would obviously become the order block, right? It cannot just move up, then move back completely down, then move back. It has to progress using something. Up. Still the market, no shorts, no shorts, no shorts, no shorts. 19,573. दीवाना है ये दिल. Okay, so you may think I'm just targeting 9573. No. This is the minimum target I'm expecting because we have some sort of an imbalance. Oh, what? What? This, there are two hourly candles that are imbalanced. Is this? Today is the last day of this month. Today the monthly candle is going to close. So you don't see this very often. Two hourly candles are imbalanced for some reason, bro. Okay, so the least I can expect from this point is to 19,573. 19,573. Hey, 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 this is the new hourly candle ATR, so don't rush, jump in from this point. It can crush you because it's wickless. If you are still in it from here, when I said kids, use this as support. Um, wow, 174 points. You're up. 85 points. 85 points on the day. Not bad. Okay, so that was the minimum I could have expected from this point. So we have basically checked that. The next point would be 92. Keep this in mind. This is going to be revisited at some point in future. So okay, see how precise. Like damn, bro. 19468 was the first level I gave. Like after that I gave this 19483. Like blows my mind, bro. Okay, if you're trying to buy it here to capitalize on this, your risk to reward is fucked, and so is your account. So please do not try it now. If you're late, you're late. Accept it. 19572 is the first level. The next level would be 19. Hey, I'm reminding you this again. Keep this in mind. 19,400 was the bottom, right? Probably was the bottom, right? This is the least I'm expecting, and it over delivers every fucking time. Over fucking delivers. So I'm 1,800, 600 points move from this point, but just being conservative. We have gotten our first target. The second target, let's see how in a rush the market is. It's okay. If it's, I think it's really, really, really fast as the market is moving higher and higher. But still, this point is the hourly candle imbalance. So, you see this? See this? Basically, a 30 points move. 40, 33, yes. 592 is the next one. 592. Okay. So whenever the market does this, right? For example, it's we have an imbalance here, and the price is coming start to come back down, creating an imbalance to fill this imbalance. It gives me more confirmation to buy it because I will say, okay, the reason I was expecting it to come back down was an imbalance. Now it has created an imbalance towards the upside, and my bias is towards the upside. So, you know, दीवाना है ये दिल. 88 points. Imbalance within the imbalance within the imbalance. So can we buy here at this point? No. Why would you buy it here at this point? गुलाम फारूक, तुम्हें कितने साल हो गए ट्रेड करते हुए? द वे यू आर फ्रेमिंग योर क्वेश्चंस, मुझे लगता है तुम्हें कम टाइम हुआ. Do you think I could add here? Basically, Mario, it's like think of it as a upside down pyramid, right? Upside down pyramid. So mathematically speaking, if I put my heaviest lot at 19,400 where my risk was really small, right? I can take out half my position here and still leave the rest running. That's the ideal case, right? That's the first ideal case. If I, for example, buy it here, then buy the same position here, my original position would equate to in the middle, somewhere in the middle. So no, bro. If I would have to, like, if I were to say KR, buy it and let it run, I would have executed right in front of you. So no, I personally am not doing them, just narrating. This is my, literally, this is my system. This is what I see every day. 50, 80 points in the move is nothing. I was basically, I'm just thinking I would get something like this now. I'm hoping basically. If not, I'm okay with that. But if I get somewhere, some sort of a swing trade from this point onward, एक काम है कि तुम्हारी ट्रेडिंग को स्पीड अप कर सकता हूँ मैं एक चीज़ के साथ, एक सेंटेंस के साथ। वो सेंटेंस तुम्हें लगता है कि तुम्हें पता है, लेकिन वो तुम्हें पता नहीं। रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड, रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड ये नहीं, रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड लाले, ऐसा नहीं कि तुम समझो यहाँ पे बाय कर रहे हो तो तुम सोचो कि मैं अगर यहाँ पे 20, तुम देखो उल्ट सोचते हो। जो लोग भी पढ़ते हैं ना किताबों में रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड, वो लोग ये सोचते हैं कि देखो मैं अगर यहाँ पे बाय कर रहा हूँ, मेरा स्टॉप लॉस है 20, तो मुझे यहाँ से 30, 20 या 40 का ट्रेक प्रॉफिट रखना चाहिए। वो रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड नहीं काम करता। रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड इन सेंस ऑफ एरिया ऑफ इंटरेस्ट। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, पहले तो मैंने देखा मेरे पास एरिया ऑफ इंटरेस्ट कौन सा है, ये मेरा एरिया ऑफ इंटरेस्ट था, ठीक है। यहाँ से मुझे लगता था कि मार्केट जो है ऊपर जाएगी, तो मेरा स्टॉप लॉस कितना टाइट था इसके अंदर, पहले एरिया ऑफ इंटरेस्ट क्लोजेस्ट, मैंने इसको एज अ बॉटम की तरह या एज अ फ्लोर की तरह यूज़ किया अपना स्टॉप को बचाने के लिए, और उसके बाद मुझे रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड कितना मिलता है वो डिपेंड करता है। तो अब मेरी बात सुनो, यहाँ पे मैं क्यों ट्रेड लेना क्यों पसंद कर रहा था, क्योंकि यहाँ पे मेरा रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड अच्छा था। यहाँ पे मैंने एक पोजीशन समझो ओपन की और दूसरी पोजीशन यहाँ ओपन कर दी। ट्रेडिंग का मतलब डायरेक्शन नहीं होता, ये बात तुम भूल जाओ। ये बात तुम्हें समझ भी शायद लेट आए, लेकिन लोग भी तुम्हें गुमराह करेंगे, समझ नहीं आएगी। ट्रेडिंग का मतलब डायरेक्शन नहीं होता कि फॉर एग्जांपल मैंने यहाँ से तुम्हें 536 से बाय किया और तुमने 600 पे बेच दिया। हाँ, कॉमन सेंस में समझ आती है ये ट्रेडिंग, बट ऐसा नहीं है कि तुम डायरेक्शंस नहीं देख रहे हो, तुम रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड को पहले देख के अपना ट्रेड फ्रेम कर रहे हो। अगर तुम्हें, मैं देखो, मुझे अभी पता है, मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि यार मार्केट इधर तक जाएगी, सही है, इधर तक या कहीं भी जाएगी, तुम मेरे से ये क्यों नहीं पूछते कि भाई तुम ट्रेड क्यों नहीं ले रहे। मैं इसीलिए नहीं ले रहा हूँ क्योंकि भाई मेरे अगर यहाँ पे प्राइस मिलेगी तब मैं वहाँ पे ले जा सकता हूँ। आई होप मैंने तुम्हें ओवरव्यू दिया है, तुम्हें कुछ इसमें से समझ आ गया, क्योंकि आई अंडरस्टैंड कि यू विल नॉट अंडरस्टैंड कम्प्लीटली। इट्स सो सो इजी कि यार ये माइंड से स्लिप कर जाते। समझ आई ना कि देखो, मैं तुम्हें बोल रहा हूँ, लेट्स सपोज गुलाम फारूक बिटकॉइन की मिसाल ले लो कि तुम अभी उस 60 पे है, और तुम्हें मैं ये कहता हूँ कि यार बिटकॉइन जाएगा लाख पे, सही, 1 लाख पे जाएगा। तुमने वहाँ पे अगर बाय कर लिया है ना, तो तुम इन्वेस्टर हो, ट्रेडर नहीं हो। तुमने बाय कर लिया 60 पे, होपिंग इट्स गोज टू द लाख, ये जो अबे वो इट्स री इंटैक्ट अगेन, आई कैन एक्सपेक्ट अ मूव टुवर्ड्स द अपसाइड अगेन। ओके, सो तुमने, अब मेरा काम ये है कि मैं तो ये भी नहीं देखता हूँ कि भाई कहाँ जा रहा है कहाँ नहीं जा रहा। मैं देखूंगा अच्छा यहाँ से ये गिरने लगा, यहाँ मेरा स्टॉप होना चाहिए। मैंने अगर लेट्स सपोज रिस्क किया जितना भी, उससे रिलेटिव टू द रिवॉर्ड आई एम एक्सपेक्टिंग जनरली। तो यही तरीका है और नहीं है। जैसे ये देख रहे हो, ये लाइन मैंने ड्रॉ की, ठीक है, ये लाइन मैंने सिर्फ इतनी ड्रॉ की, मैंने कहा इसके नीचे अपना स्टॉप लॉस बचा सकता हूँ, यहाँ पे अपना स्टॉप लॉस रख के ऊपर तक, लेकिन मैं इधर बाय नहीं कर सकता हूँ कि इट्स गोना चॉप द फक आउट ऑफ मी ब्रो। हाँ हाँ हाँ, जो तुम्हें समझ आ रही है ना इंट्यूटिवली कि वो हार्ड टू अंडरस्टैंड, मतलब आते आते दिमाग में स्लिप हो जाता है। वो स्लिप होने का रीज़न बेसिकली ये है कि जो एक आम चीज़ है ना, वो पल्ले पड़ जाती है, जो मतलब उसी के साथ साथ इस तरह तुम्हें मैं बोलूँ कि यार रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड तुम्हें लगेगा कि अच्छा मैं यहाँ पे बाय या सेल कर दूँ ना, बेसिक ह्यूमन लॉजिक या बेसिक ह्यूमन लॉजिक यही कहती है कि इफ आई बाय इट फ्रॉम हियर, my stop loss, if my stop, you're thinking all the way around, if my stop loss is 20 points, my take profit should be 40 points, so 1 to 2. That's not how it works, right? You look for extreme points, right? Yeah, market is going to, then wait for the market to come to that point, then put your stop loss like with the confirmation, then buy it. So framing a trade in this with respect to the risk to reward, not taking the trade, then assuming the risk to reward. That's the whole point. Okay, so the market is fighting its way towards the downside. It's trying to, but no. You see this point, 19575. It's going to be revisited at some point in future. I do not know when. I'm only allowed to go long, no shorts. That's the whole narrative. और गुलाम फारूक, तुम्हें एक बात बताऊं मजे की, ये जो तुम देख रहे हो ना कि मेरे अभी तुम लाइक रियली यू लकी इन अ सेंस कि जो तुम्हें मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना, इट्स लाइक क्रक्स है चीज़ों का। देखो, आई एम नॉट सेलिंग और कोई भी बकवास नहीं है, बस यू लकी इनफ टू फाउंड दिस ब्रो। कैसे कि देखो, अगर तो जो तुम्हें देखो, मैं तुम्हें नैरेटिव का बता रहा हूँ या कुछ भी बता रहा हूँ, सो ये वो चीज़ें हैं कि अगर शुरू में समझ आ जाए ना, तो आपका थॉट प्रोसेस या तरबियत ही शुरू में ऐसी होती है। समझ आ रही है? अगर तुम्हें गलत पट्टी पढ़ा दी जाए ना शुरू में, तो वो उतारना बड़ा मुश्किल होता है। नहीं, नहीं, कोई चैलेंज, कोई चैनल वैनल नहीं है यार मेरा। मैं बस इसी से कमाता हूँ, इसी से खाता हूँ। ये तो लाइव वगैरह तो इसलिए करता हूँ जस्ट टू लाइक हैव समथिंग टू शो फॉर माय वर्क, व्हाट आई हैव डन और हाउ प्रिसाइज आई गेट, सो दैट्स फॉर माय ओन, राइट? ओके, 7 12। We have 10 12, 10 12। हाँ, और पूछ लो, मैं आज हूँ कल नहीं हूँ। मैं भी यार ये साल से स्ट्रीम करता हूँ, कभी हफ्ते में 1 2 दफ़ा आ जाता हूँ, दिल होता है तो आ जाता हूँ, नहीं होता तो नहीं आता हूँ। यार असल में मुझे हो गए तकरीबन 8 साल ना। तुम थोड़ा टाइम लगाओगे तो मैं इसमें समझ आएगी कि यार इट्स वेरी, मतलब अकेले जर्नी है काफ़ी ज़्यादा ना। तो ये होता है कि यार एट द एंड ऑफ द डे आइदर यू हैव कैश टू शो फॉर इट, दैट्स समथिंग बट नॉट दैट रिवॉर्डिंग बेसिकली ना। दूसरा ये होता है कि क्योंकि मुझे काम अच्छा लगता है ना, आई डू इट विद लाइक परफेक्शन बेसिकली ना। तो मैं फिर लाइव कर लेता हूँ कि चलो ठीक है, हाँ आई हैव समथिंग टू शो फॉर इट। इस पर्सनल है ये भी। लेकिन इफ़ यू हैव समथिंग क्वेश्चन यू कैन आस्क मी, दैट्स नॉट प्रॉब्लम। अच्छा जी, वापस आ रहे हैं, वी आर कमिंग बैक। 498.9, 498। अच्छा, एक बात बताऊं मज़े की यार, तुम्हें तो इतना एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है इसमें ना, इस इंडस्ट्री का, या किसी को कुछ भी नहीं पता गुलाम। ऑनेस्टली बोलूं तो लाइक लिटरली नो बडी नोज शिट ब्रो। ये नहीं कह रहा कि आई नो एंड नो बडी नोज, बट वैसे इन जनरल तो ऐसा मत सोचना कि कुछ चीज़ें हैं जो तुम्हें फिलहाल ऑब्वियसली एज यूर बिगिनर यू डोंट नो, बट आफ्टर अ सर्टेन पॉइंट नो बडी नोज व्हाट्स गोना हैपन। After a certain point of you getting the knowledge and everything, at the point making a decision, everyone is uncertain, even me. So that thing is not going to go anywhere. uh 19498.9, 194 ये जो हमारा बुल फ्लैग का लो है या और ब्लॉक का 50% है. Let's see how the price will react to this point, this point. Let's see. 15, the new 15 minutes candle. See, that was the first target and how precisely it moved. Like यहाँ पे confirmation भी मिला हमें. We got the confirmation. If Ray is watching, he knows what confirmation is. Close, 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 close. And with more, like to be more precise, 498.9. That's the thing I'm looking for. So you understand what I mean by day trading it, not taking a swing trade from these points, because this is what's happening now. That's range within the next 4 or 5 hours. That's the whole range now. So it's going to revisit things. So logically, what's more profitable for me to take a trade 1 to 2 risk reward, cut it out. Take a trade 1 to 2 risk reward, cut it out. Not think about the direction. Whenever I'm taking a swing trade, I'm all for direction with a good risk to reward ratio. Okay, so the next point I'm looking for, that is 19,000, and that's not the point. I'm just It's basically a gauge for the market. Okay, don't get excited. Don't get excited. It's going to revisit. Okay, one more thing. As you guys are not, like, only 5 people are watching, so it's not a big deal. One thing. If you leave wickless candles all over the place, that usually means a chop. So basically, it left a wick from this point, or that got covered, right? So this was wickless when it, like, at 10 o'clock I said, okay, it's going to be revisited. You remember this when we were moving up towards this point, and it did, leaving a wickless candles towards this side. That was wickless, this is wickless. So logically speaking, what does this means? If we come to this point without feeling this, it's telling me that somehow it's going to come back to this point at some point in future. So 2 plus 2 4, get it? So it's going to revisit this point at some point in future. I don't know when. So I have to frame, if I were to day trade it, I have to frame or consider this a relevant information. There are a lot of information while you're trading, so you have to weed out the relevant ones. So this is relevant. Okay, overall no shorts. I'm just shouting no shorts from the very beginning of the stream. I've given out this level, this worked out perfectly, then I gave out this level, and you see how we reacted to this point. So okay, so keep in mind, those to whom it may concern, this is the last day of August. September is going to be messy. September is going to be really messy, bro. All the markets. I'm talking about all the markets. It's going to be really messy. Okay. Closed above, closed below. This is an indication of a ranging conditions, initial conditions for ranging. So even in a ranging conditions, I'm not helping. Like basically, even in ranging conditions, if I have one leg removed, that is the short leg. I'm not allowed to go short. Whenever it's going to present me with a long confirmation, I take it. Usually take it because how else would I know kids the range is going to break? I know it has started, it is ranging, but it's going to break with some sort of a confirmation and towards the upside. So I cannot just neglect some sort of information it moving up towards the upside. So towards the downside I'm not interested. It somehow makes me a good confirmation towards the upside. I'll again take it. Okay. So this is what I'm watching right now. 489, how the price will react to this point. If we move below this point, then this is the whole range I'm watching. If the market is like captured within this range, if not, then it's going to give me a swing trading narrative which I'm going to take. So that would be really nice, really really nice, really. Okay. 27 seconds. Harry, you were planning to add on to that position, bro. I hope I discouraged you from not adding on to that. Still, this position, this is why I'm saying okay, I'm not interested in day trading. I could have taken 80 points, blah, blah, blah. But no, I'm not interested. From this point to 85, then to 68 is basically is from this point 498 to 468 on a day trading conditions is an area of interest. Nice, bro. Okay, so okay, for who let me just share something to those who had the courage, right, for the market to not put their stop loss. For example, just a basic thought, right? For those who bought it here, right, and the market gave them a reward. This is important. And gave them a reward basically, and they put their stop loss and haven't moved their stop loss at break even. The market is going to reward them further. Please do not take this as a trading narrative. This can happen, but this is usually what's the case, how the market progresses. For those, only for those who have the courage to not move their stop, like this was the surprise bar, right? This was a surprise bar. Nobody could have guessed that it's going to move further back to this point. So those who did not mess their stop up towards the upside, right? Market usually, whenever it's progressing or regressing, it comes back to some sort of a surprise bar which nobody can anticipate. Say it brushed towards one side and it comes back to that point and gives you two standard deviations of what it was presenting you earlier. I hope I'm what I'm talking about pans out, you have a better example. Obviously it cannot, it's not necessary for it to do that, because it can, देखो, either it can be a ranging conditions, either it's a trending conditions. The way it's acting right now, it's basically, as I'm not allowed to go short, right, I can assume it arranging conditions. Get it? 5 minutes till 30 minutes close. Nope. Straight up rejection. Okay, okay. I was one to, okay, okay. Bro, you closed the trade or you didn't? That's the whole point. The first target, I was very clear about the target also, and I'm explaining literally everything. So please save yourself and cash out if you can, and also explain that these are the day trading narrative. So don't leave it open. Okay, so we are, see this point how the market is reacting out of this point. Okay, okay. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Do not look for shorts. 85, we are right at 85. 85 is an area of interest, bro. Let me just mark it. If you, let's just mark 85. But that is temporary, temporary, temporary. For those who dares, please do not copy. I'm just watching it myself. Okay, okay, 485.4. 485.4. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Mm. Temporary within the temporary within the temporary. Move above. Oh, don't leave a big. 2 minutes till the 30 minutes close. Just got taken out. Okay, that's nice. You took one contract off. You got taken out. That's really brilliant, bro. Even if you haven't gotten reward yet, but it's going to reward you at some point. And really, it's a very good habit. Very extremely good habit. And whenever you are taking partials, think in terms of an upside down triangle or a pyramid. Your biggess position should be with a very tight stop loss. As the price or the market progresses, your risk to reward is also progresses. For example, Mario, if I was if I bought it here, right, bought it here with my stop loss, for example, 100 of stop loss, right, and my target was this point to this point. Now, for example, let's say 400. As the market is here, right, now I'm basically risking 300 to get 100. Get it? So the risk to reward gets also gets changed while you are in a trade. So that's nice. Whenever you are at the extreme, biggest lot size should be there. Whenever you, for example, what's the natural human thinking? Okay, I should just test the waters, right? Put my smallest lot at the extreme. As it progresses, I'll further add into my position. That's no, 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 no. That's normal human thinking. Nothing normal works. For those who dare, this is going to work out. Okay, you remember this point. Closed. This is the new, basically new 30 minutes candle, and the new 15 minutes candle, and the new 5 minutes candle. So A cycle completes here. The volatility can be expected. You can see this, right? Do not like, this is completely my narrative, and I've come to this conclusion through logic. As I'm not allowed to go short, I have to look for anything that's bullish, right? One thing is constant, no shorting. Other thing, I can make a narrative according to the risk to reward and shit, bro. You see how precise. But you have this level from yesterday. I do not know if anyone else took me seriously and drawn out these levels, but this was I like even said, "Ki take a screenshot." How many times? How many fucking times it the market is used at that as a bottom? How many times with precision? And even I haven't changed any single thing. So that's nice. Okay, so you now understand why I meant get day trading, no swing trading, because it's going to refer back to this within the hour. So that's the whole of hour's volatility. If I were to trade some sort of an extreme, yeah, I see. I can tell you, I can just execute. If I were to trade this, I would have executed here, here, or here, putting my stop loss like somewhere. So with paper cuts, paper cuts. So okay, why I do not take a swing trade from here? Now you understand. It's going to knock the fuck out of me, bro. Or okay, so what's the other plan? If I buy it here for a swing, I have to put my stop loss below fucking 400, bro. So if I'm risking about 100 points, what do you what do you think I'm like? How rich do you think I am, or how stupid do you think I am? I have to risk basically, if I'm putting my full lot, I cannot put a full lot on 100 points risk. That's gonna fuck me up for life, bro. So that's out of the window. If I buy it here, I have to put my stop loss here. So then the market is allowed to chop all the fuck it once and not move below 400. So that's the whole narrative, right? Okay, so that's the whole narrative. So okay, so that's I cannot do that. So that's out of, if it comes to this point, I should put my stop loss 400 below, then right. So there's a very huge difference between swing trading and day trading, bro. If you're taking some a trade from a place of day trading, and you're letting it run, obviously you're going to stop or get stopped. If you're taking a swing trade, you're taking a trade from a swing trading position and you're cutting it short, that's your stupidity. So how do you know where to day trade or where to swing trade? That's the biggest problem for you, not for me. You have to sort that out. But me telling you that's possible should give you some sort of an inspiration. Yeah, 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 that's possible. Okay, you did take a screenshot. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. Still valid. You see, I think still valid. Still valid towards the upside. At any point, did I say, okay, go short, bro? At any point, no. No. Okay, so it's coming back to for those, to those 60 points, another 60 points incoming, brother. Not even 60 points, is going to move one more standard deviations from this point, a whole standard deviations up towards the upside, probably. Do not, I'm like, all caps, do not jump in when you had, like, but then you do not had the guts to jump in, right? Where I was saying, okay, this is a support, this is a support. If you're trying to jump in from this point, you're already fucked, bro. Your risk to reward is fucked. So you're not eligible for paper cuts at that point. So it's valid, still valid, 60 points, 60 more points coming. That's 107 points. Let's just 05, 681, 681. Okay. Uh yeah, I think today is the last day of the month. Whatever I may be expecting may not happen. That's norm. That's norm. So still can expect 60 points, or let's just aim for 630 at least. Aim for 2 minutes till the 5 minutes close. Uh, the first hour closed. Right. This. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna wait for it anymore. So you clearly have the narrative at any point. If it comes to this point, if you're lucky enough, okay, 19,400 again, because it has already moved up from that point. Right? That's already touched. So I was sleeping, didn't saw it moving, but then, but you have the narrative, you have everything, but overall no short. If it comes to this point or move below, then obviously waiting for it would be the best option. But overall, no swing shots. Get it? So if you have question, you can ask me. I'm going to leave now. Okay. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Well, just let's just see how it moves first. Let's just see. Wait, it's moving. I thought it's gonna chop for some time, then move on. Let's just see. Then I'll leave. Okay. On the cues, see how clear the breakout is. Every fucking thing, bro. Okay. So if you had the guts to, for example, if you somehow buy it here, for if you had the guts to not like put your stop loss at break even, like it's going to reward you further. It's going to reward you. The nerves of fucking steel, bro. It's going to give you it to you, then take it to you, then reward you for not taking it. So it's all fucked up. Let's go for two standard deviations. One. Uh, you see this? Oh, oops. Okay. See this? 681. 681. 681. 681. 681. That would be. Yeah. Two standard deviations would equate to that. Okay, guys. Thank you for your time. I'm gonna leave. It's gonna go. Please do not short it. That's the more like whole point of it all.